Welcome everybody. I'm just gonna be fighting the wither today in my survival world. So I have a platforming built here for spawning. I'm just gonna be farming some wither skelly before I fight the wither. Voices are kind of cringe, and I also can't hit anything apparently. If you're wondering why I'm not talking so loudly right now, it's because it's like here. Let me check the clock. It's 2:33 a.m. right now, so my family's kind of asleep and they do not want to be disturbed. See if I can get a skull from here. I already have one skull at my base. So I only need two skulls here. And nothing, of course. If you're wondering how I one-shot the wither skeleton, is because my sword is smite. It's not sharpness. A little known fact, but smite actually is just better than sharpness in single player. So since I really don't have to worry about other people in my world, I can just keep going with my smite sword. So fun thing is, I made this world to try and complete Minecraft. Not in like the traditional sense of beating the Ender Dragon, because I've already done that. But in the sense of trying to like fill out all the things that I haven't done in single player, just because I've been addicted to that little thing called Hypixel Swap. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like Skyblock and Sky Wars and Bed Wars and that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to, ideally, play the game that I bought for $30. Still nothing. Whole load of nothing. Amazing. Oh yeah, also, that portal. That's another thing you guys missed. Is I built that portal. Interesting hitbox. But I was saying, I built that portal as my first portal. And there was just legitimately, it was just legitimately goated spawn. So, there if you want to see my portal building skills. Very first nether portal. As you can see, I watched some YouTube, so I know to build it from the lava pool. Or I knew I need to build it from the lava pool, because that's just what you do in modern Minecraft. You can even see the bucket here. I apparently have not looted this chest at all since I've done that. I'm gonna head back. Hopefully I can get mob spawns now. Please, please, anything, nothing. I placed light here when I initially came here because I think I was in like iron armor. It was not a fun experience. And so I decided to light up everything so that I can survive. I don't really need that anymore though. I'm kind of geared out, kind of kitted out. I'm only missing like a few enchantments off my gear. Like I don't have Aqua Affinity and I don't have Depth Strider. That's it. Wither Skelly, get over here, Wither Skelly. I'm gonna absolutely destroy you. Nothing? Wow. And nothing. Yeah, I'm good at the game. I can just get out these Wither Skeletons and just not take any damage. Nothing! It's more nothing. I feel like the Chud right now. The Chud does, it's like nothing ever happens. I just keep getting a whole load of nothing. Juddy might have been right in saying nothing ever happens. I'm not sure anything actually does happen here. Pretty sure nothing, just nothing actually happens. You know, maybe we can kill some of the piglins and see if they reduce that mob cap. The very precious mob cap, which I really need to be filled with wither skellies. No more. You are no more. You are no more. Ooh, let's go. It's working. Alright, watch. Advanced tactic right here. Wall. I know. It's too complex for them to understand. I don't even need to do it though. I'm literally maxed out. I don't even know why I'm doing this. You know what? It's because it's funny. You can never have too much funny. Funny is good. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Never mind. I'm not. I'm just goated. I'm just way too good at this game. They'll never hit me. I'm getting like a few more spawns, it looks like. Rest in peace, this child. And this child. And this child. You know, another thing that I can talk about is how much I dislike modern PvP. Like mace combat and like spear combat. It's genuinely just like the worst thing Mojang has ever come up with in terms of PvP. 1.8 was better. 1.9 before they added it was better. I don't know what they're doing, man. They just be adding whatever they want because, ooh, extra skill equals better PvP. Like, you know, sometimes it's not the difficulty of the actual kit itself that makes it a good kit. It's the actual accessibility as well as the depth that it can go to, like how much you can actually do to gain an advantage other than just having better ping. 1.8 was so great just because if you if you W tap, you basically just win against anyone who doesn't know about W tapping. But it was really bad because if you don't know about W tapping, you just get destroyed. 1.9 is good because W tapping still exists and they didn't really butcher that too hard. But it also kind of sucks because now you have this like attack bar that just makes PvP a little bit more clumsy. Like if you just miss your hits, you just have to wait a full half second to hit the opponent again. So you just sit there staring at each other for half a second. Or you just spam click and deal absolutely no damage. Thanks, Mojang. Now the only actual reason I'm recording this video is because TechnoLARP got really popular and I'm just like, I could probably do that. But I don't need LARP. I don't need LARP to succeed. So you know, if you want to promote originality on YouTube, subscribe. I don't hate TechnoLARP, it's just that I don't really like the whole idea of it. It's a little bit fishy. I mean, he's pretty good at it, and I think he makes good content, and I don't think he like tarnishes Technoblade as a brand at all, or like ruins it. I just think that it's a little bit sketchy to be using someone else's brand for your channel and just like adding on the word LARP to it. A little bit weird. No offense to anyone who does do LARPing channels. I really don't hate it that much. I think the way I'm gonna run the channel is gonna be somewhat similar to Technoblade, just because Technoblade is my favorite creator ever. So technically I am still LARPing Technoblade when I do this, but I think it's better because I don't say Technoblade anyone on my channel, and I don't say that I am Technoblade, and I don't say that I'm affiliated. Unbelievably scripted there. Felt like I was playing a tutorial for how to reflect a gas fireball. And the wither skelly, I guess. Still nothing. Oh, another wither skelly. I was not expecting that. The trick with most modern Minecraft mobs to kill them easily is to just rush at them. Because even though you have a hit cooldown, the hit cooldown still is not long enough to prevent you rushing them down. It just means that they're going to get in hits now, instead of just being absolutely useless. Now they're only like half useless. And half a deterrent. I mean, they kind of are threatening. That's not entirely true to say that they're useless, but they aren't really threatening as long as you're not like surrounded with 500 mobs. As long as you're playing the game as mostly intended, you probably should never encounter enough mobs to make you go kaboom. Oh, hold on. There actually are mobs this time. Oh my god. Insane spawn rates. Oh my god, insane spawn rates. That's actually kind of crazy. There's like 5. And I don't drop a single skull. That is just my luck. Hello? Hello? You just despawned out of existence. You just gave up on fighting. And just went, nah. I'd actually rather not. Are you down here? Yes, you are. Oh, I don't even need to crit. Smite is genuinely just that overpowered. I don't even need to crit mobs to kill them instantly. The one place where Smite does kind of fall apart is in raids. Just because when you're in a raid, villagers are very, very tough. And they don't take extra damage from Smite. I don't know if you knew this, but villagers are in fact not undead, and thus do not take more damage from Smite. Is that another Willy? Another Willy? Another Wither? Wither boy? Withery? Willy? I don't even know. No skull. I hear him walking. Nothing. Looting 3, by the way. I don't know what the rate on that is, but looting 3 should probably be netting me a few more skulls than this. Let's see. What do we got? Nothing. 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 Let me guess. More nothing? Oh, okay. We actually got some spawns. That's actually pretty good. Apparently mobs in the nether can spawn at like what at like not why at like light level 10. That's kind of scary. Because that means I need to place more torches and just over torch everything. Because if there's even a little bit of darkness, they'll just start spawning in and hogging up my precious, precious mob cap. Come get me. Come get me. Come to your doom. What the? How'd that man take 4 swings? How's that man also taking 4 swings? Who is he? Why does he have so much armor? Is he like a leader? Do we have leader zombies in or not leader zombie, but leader zombie pigmen in Minecraft now? I don't like spears. And the varying damage based on momentum means that if any kind of glitch occurs, you just get one tapped. You know something funny is that they've actually modified the fall damage calculation when you're using a light truck to use your velocity instead of your number of blocks fallen. Because in regular Minecraft, your fall damage actually just depends on how many blocks you've fallen and not how fast or slow you've fallen those blocks. So if you're flying with an elytra before they decided to fix that, I don't know if they released a snapshot without fixing that, but if they didn't fix that, you would just die instantly upon touching the ground when you fly with an elytra. Like unless you go upwards, because that's the thing that resets your fall damage. Is just moving upwards a little bit. That's also how cheat clients work. They make you shift upwards a little bit before you touch the ground, so that you take no fall damage. Alright, hopefully we can get our second skull here so we can end this off soon. Oh, that is a second skull. Third skull, maybe? Third skull, end this off. I really don't want to be doing this just too much longer. So we're fighting the Wither. I think I'm just gonna go in with this, with the stuff I have. And I'm just gonna fight him, like, under the nether roof, because then he can't fly up and I can just melee him. And my smite sword is just gonna do wonders on him. He's gonna be destroyed in seconds. YouTube comments are just genuinely the worst place ever, dumbest place ever. And the only kind of people that could ever do that, do such a thing, be such a type, is children. Because you know, children are dumb. You know why children are dumb? Because their parents are dumb, and their parents teach them. I'm gonna get you all aggroed. Let me get rid of you guys. Kind of problem has some problems again for my rates. What? You just spawn in? You're right in front of me? Oh, hi man. That's cool. I just needed a leader. That's what I needed. Just now. I needed a leader. Pigmen are genuinely one of the worst, most annoying mobs when you're trying to farm a fortress, I guess, now that I'm doing it. I can kind of see that. Because they just drop a whole bunch of shit that you do not need. Like, oh no, how would I ever get a gold sword with sharpness 3, sweeping edge 3, and knockback 2? I definitely need that in my Minecraft. What the no, no, you cannot be serious. There was a wither skelly there. Please tell me he did not just despawn. No. No. Oh wait, hold on, let's see if this blaze despawns. It would be really funny if you could watch him despawn. I think he's within the despawn radius. I just want to see him despawn. It would be so funny. Come on, man. Despawn. Getting a little far there, bud. Maybe you should just start disappearing. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. He's gone now. Poof. Never even existed. Must have been a figment in my imagination. Oh, hi, leader. Leader zombie right there. Wonderful feature, Mojang. Well, actually, it's technically re-implemented. Because it existed in the game originally, but it was just bugged. And they just spawn with the same number of health as a regular zombie. But with extra max health. So if you healed them up, they could be tanky, but they weren't tanky on their own. I'm not sure if I gave the state of this world I know, but like I've beat the Ender Dragon, I've done everything, so kind of get it out. Just doing whatever I want. Just, you know, chilling, killing. I don't really explain how time passes in the Nether. I explain how you can move more, but like if you move more, is time less? We have some kind of Einstein in the comments below that can explain that one to me. Some kind of relativity going on here, where like I'm moving faster here, so time must be moving slower or something, or moving faster. I don't really know how that works, but you know, you understand. You understand, of course. Because you're the viewer. You understand everything. I don't have to explain anything to you. That's how this YouTube thing works, right? If you're a culinary professional, can you explain to me what kind of meat you get from grinding up pigs? Because I'm probably going to be doing a lot of that later, and I need to know exactly what kind of meat I'm making there. It's important. It's important for the playthrough of Minecraft that you understand what kind of meat you're cooking up. I don't know how people struggle with that whole thing. I mean, just the gas is like perfectly still, and you just have to left click once. It's too easy. To add some sort of difficulty. Maybe like have the gas throw a curveball, and you just end up missing it, and you just get blown up by a charged creeper that's right in the fireball. I'm the best game designer to ever exist. I've designed 0 games, but it's okay. I can learn. And LARPing is like the truest form of like understanding. Like being set on fire for like 2 seconds and then nothing, just nothing happens. There we are, we're back to the chut again. And nothing ever happens. I've been playing Minecraft for a while. I just haven't really had a single player world to find in this world, so. That's why you can see me do things like reflecting fireballs with these. See, I played on like when I started. I played on the Bedrock edition, but it wasn't even Bedrock edition back then. It was still Pocket edition, and it played on like an iPhone 4 or something. I know. Call me an iPhone child if you want. I was not really addicted to that, so it doesn't really apply here. But do it if you want to. I guess you can do anything on the internet. The internet's a free place, man. It's a wonderful blessing to be able to free internet. Something you might have noticed and not really pointed out because you're a new viewer, but you might have noticed it, is that I have a Miru skin. Like I don't even know if she's a Vocaloid. Probably is a Vocaloid. I don't know. This stuff is really complicated. I have a friend that could explain it to me, but I don't really care to ask him right now. But the reason I have a Miru skin is because I was on Technolarp's live stream, and there was this person who was LARPing Miku, and you see they had Tetsu, and so I had to complete triple Baka, you know? You just have to. Come get me, please. Please aggro. Please aggro. Oh no, I do not want to do that. No. What? What? That's basically racism. What did I just witness here? I shot him, but then he just went and attacked the other dude for no reason. Alright, how long have I been recording? A full hour of recording. You know? That's not good. I think I need to get this final Wither Skull pretty soon, or else I'm gonna be in pretty bad shape for tomorrow. I bet I could make like a singular YouTube video off this. And like of like moderate quality too, not even like trash. It's really petty why I'm doing this. It's like entirely to prove that you don't need LARP to be successful. There are some LARPers that are not very successful, despite the fact that they're LARPing pretty big channels. And that's just because they're not good. You have to be good and LARP. There's something Techno once said about, was it Techno? I believe it was Techno who said this about, like, streaming. It's like, yeah, it was about I'm a Squid Kid. It's that sometimes there's, like, opportunities in streaming, but it takes a skilled person to take advantage of those opportunities and do it well. And so he was saying how, like, I'm a Squid Kid isn't really a problem for getting big off Techno, because he took advantage of the fact that Techno was a really big streamer and, you know, kind of sold out a bit. And that's not really, that's not like malicious or anything, it's just how it is. When you're next to a big creator, you make sure to plug yourself next to them so that all their audience joins your audience, and then you have a bigger audience. It's called like audience cannibalism or something. I don't know. No, don't call me on that. But it's definitely not called that. I just made that up right now. I'm kind of LARPing. I'm LARPing my understanding of everything. Isn't that how everyone is though? Everyone just LARPs their understanding. No one actually understands anything. Tell me anything you know in the comments, and I can prove that it is just you LARPing understanding of it, and that you don't actually know anything. Or don't tell me in the comments, because, you know, I'm pretty sure you've already left like 2 comments now, because you're such a good person. Right? Claustrophobia is very real. And so, people getting scared of walls, that's a very real thing. Walls are scary. You should never make a wall angry at you, because you never know what it could accomplish. You never know what it could do. Could probably take down your entire family, even if you were like Jeff Bezos or no, no, give me back my nether bricks. Thank you. No, I don't want you. I could even take down your family, even if you're like Jeff Bezos or something, because you know, walls, scary. If you're interested into where I appeared before on Technolarp's stream, it's it's the most recent one as of me making this. So just use the date of this as a indication, and I'm gonna give you the date just in case I get this re-uploaded later. June 17th, 2026. So like sometime before that, a little bit, or no, not even before. It's on the day. I'm making this like the night of, like immediately after this stream. Kind of insane how petty I am. But like, if you go into his stream there, you'll notice that specific timestamp, 4 hours, 6 minutes in. You'll notice I absolutely destroy him in a combo.
Be able to keep going, but like
I don't know if it's gonna delete the blocks
Yeah.
at height limit though. That's the thing.
I think I mean, we could see
It
if it deletes
might.
the obsidian, then we'll know. But I mean, it seems to like keep all the blocks below it intact. So I think
I
it'll
can
just
check.
be like.
Hold on.
What the heck?
Oh yeah, it does. All the blocks below it stay.
This is pretty bad.
Give everyone 1 iron. I mean,
and it is definitely not because he fumbled. He definitely not fumbled his keybinds and starts scrolling across the scroll wheel. This because I am just bitter, so I just destroyed him at PvP. There was no crafting table involved. He was merely opening his inventory, as you can see clearly in the footage. I don't know, I may want to also consider getting thorns on my armor. Like, especially the chest plate. Just because that's never going to break. Not even realistically at all. So, I really have nothing to worry about with the durability loss. What? Hard mode, by the way, guys. Hard mode. And he just missed it. He just missed all his shots. Alrighty, so I'm done now. I just got the second Wither Skull. So, alright, third Wither Skull, technically, because I have one in my chest. Let me go grab it. And while I'm at that, I'll start showing you around the Minecraft world. I believe it's this way? Yep, this way. The dirt path. It's a little bit of a trek. And it's also nighttime, apparently, so I think I need to get there quickly, because that is not what I wanted to do. I have villagers that are relatively unprotected, so I get to get to sleep in, just to avoid that becoming a whole issue. Got my restock done. Bada bing, bada boom, bing bang, bada boom. That's the few blaze rods addition. Stacks. Oh, and there's my wither skull. Right. Put that in there. Add to my stacks of wealth. My numerous stacks of wealth. Alright, that's supposedly how you make a wither. According to the painter. According to the scripture. Oh yeah, and food. Gotta get that on the menu again. Here's the food chest. Observe. Observe the mob farm that popped me a totem. Because I'm stupid and I went inside of it. I don't think you're supposed to be inside that farm. Do you like the way your farm feels inside? What? No, hold on. That's weird. There you go. That's like 3 stacks. Goodbye, zombie. I heard that. You were not missed at all. No one misses zombies. Observe the sugarcane farm. It is encased because I said so. All right. There we go. That should be enough rockets for me traveling like the next 50 years. I'm just gonna shove that in the gunpowder chest because that's probably where it goes, right? It's where you would put it, right? Right, that's how this thing works, right? Rockets just go in there, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for affirming. I don't even care if you said yes or no to that. I'm doing it anyways. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just go ahead and try. You can't do anything. You're just like wimpy and helpless. Here, I don't need that. I certainly don't need you. You can just like be here. I do need you. Do I need you? Probably not. I'll keep you just in case. Certainly don't need you. You are also entirely useless. Let me go get some, hold on. Some April restock on this. 11, no. 9 plus 7 should be 16. Oh, I want to ruin the farm. Oh, it was a pretty close one. There we go. Just in case I need it. And I need blocks, just in case I need to block it up. I'll go with my smooth stone. Because I have ridiculous quantities of it. And you might be like, that's not a ridiculous quantity. Yeah, but Capiosis, that's not a ridiculous quantity. Let me show you. Man. Man. Yeah. Oh, hi sponges from my earlier monument trip. Oh, what are you? Weakness? Interesting. Okay, I don't have any more than that. But you know what? Still quite a bit. I don't think I need that much. I think I only need a stack. As well as the bow. I do have some gas tiers, and I'm curious as to whether I want to do that. Because that'd be really funny. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing the funny strat. I don't know how many of you know about this funny strat. I've like used it against the Wither on a creative world. I have never yet done it in survival. But you'll see soon enough. Requires that'll be like 21-ish. Ow, full damage. Wow, size is gonna be so big for this video. I don't even want to peek at it. It's gonna be so bad. That's probably good enough. I'm just gonna skip this part of the recording. And wow, would you look at that? I haven't even moved an inch. And all the glass is done. I might be like, what the hell do you need glass in a wither fight for? Isn't the wither going to explode the glass very quickly and just make it useless? You fool. I am not using glass. Ho ho ho. That's probably gonna make the fight really easy. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I do need some obsidian for it though. That is not obsidian. Crying obsidian does not work. Do I have obsidian? Ooh, you know what? I guess that means I could show you another part of my world. I don't think I have any. It's not looking like I have any on hand. Show you the yes, I can show you the end. That's the place where you get obsidian, right? That's what people do. But like I don't really want to do that either. Can I just like yeah, I can. Hold on. My nether portal here has several obsidian. And I should be able to yoink just one without causing two. Wait, where's my nether portal? I swear it was going to. There it is. I recognize you from anywhere. Not really. I wish. I'll grab like 3. And you can just be blocked up. What? Blocked? Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. Here, I just start going up. I have fought the Wither in modded before, but not in vanilla. So I kind of understand what I'm getting into. I also fought in creative, but not in like vanilla survival. Not in like a real survival world. I might be a little overprepared also for this Wither fight. Like I might end up just getting it done within like 2 seconds. And it might be genuinely one of the easiest fights ever. Or I could end up dying here. That is also entirely a possibility. I do not want to go there. I want to go over here. I'm just gonna spawn you over here. Misty Wither. Mr. Wither. Alright, let me pick up all this stuff. I think he's gonna be right here. He's gonna be a little boy. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll build it right. I'll build it right for you. So that you feel right. So my audience feels right. It doesn't label me as a psychopath. Because I've already been a psychopath. And let's get out of here. He's gonna go boom boom. Ready? Alright. Is he stuck? Alright, let's do our strat. It's like this. And we just go like... And he's already down to the crit range. And easiest fight of my life. Would you look at that? I took like 2 hearts of damage, maybe even 3. Wasn't even that bad. And there we go. That's another star. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching and ask you to subscribe, even if I wasn't the best speaker you've ever heard. Just because I think I can get better if I continue to do this YouTube thing.